What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this episode of G4 Outdoors. Today we're going to be installing some XS sights on a Glock 42.
Well, here's a little story about two friends that came together, and we started up a YouTube just to talk about whatever. We're on a boat catching big bass and smashing them cats, from review videos to just making you laugh. Cause we got guns, we got knives, we got fishing, we got hunting, we got everything you like, so hit that subscribe button. We're in the outdoors, doing things that we love. We're talking guitars, girls, green grass, and guns.
Okay, to start off with, I do have to give a huge shout out and a thank you to XS Sights for sending us out both of these sights to install and review. This one here is going to be going on a Springfield XD Mod 2. I believe that's what that is. And this one right here will be going on the Glock 42 380. These are the DXT2 night sights. They do have tritium in them, so they will continuously glow for a very long time. Now I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer and show you why I'm installing these and how to install them. Okay, so if you own a Glock, you know. If you know, you know. You can see how crooked these are, and this is just from everyday carry. This is a purse gun. It's in a secure holster all the time, but it is carried in the purse. But as you can see, this sight has drifted over a fair amount, and I've hammered this back and forth plenty of times. I might be able to do this by hand. Yeah, see there, I can drift that over just by hand. And it's one of the first things that everyone upgrades is the sights on a Glock, because they are just plastic. So I'm going to go in and show you how we're going to install the new sights. First, we have to take these out. So if your rear sight is loose enough, you can push this out by hand. If not, you'll have to drift it out with a pin and a hammer. Sorry for the jitters there. So now you can see it's starting to drift out now. So while this table jitters a little bit, I'll keep you guys up here for a second and get this drifted out of here real quick. Well, as you can see, you don't have to have a vise to get this drifted out, because it's not in there very secure at all. It's just all plastic junk. So with the kit, it does come with every tool that you will need. It comes with a rear sight, the XS Big Dot yellow front sight, some Loctite, an Allen key, and a wrench for your front sight. Here's the top of your sight, and on the bottom you will have a little nut down in there. If you can see that, we'll put the tool on there. We'll wait for that to grab. Once that's out, get that screw out of the way and go ahead and pull your top sight off. Give that a little rub down. I'm not too concerned about any of this. This is just a quick defensive pistol. I'm not going to be doing any long ranges with it. So just a quick little cleanup, and we're going to get started on putting the new sights in. Okay, here we have the XS Big Dot sight. And this is what XS is really known for, is XS Big Dots. This is a tritium sight right here. Anyway, that will glow constantly. So what we'll do is we'll put this in the front. Well, there's a screw on there. Got to take this screw off. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the old ones so I don't confuse them. So here is your new screw. It's very little. Try not to lose that. I think I'm good with that. Go ahead and put another little, you know what? I just messed up. Okay, so now we'll take our excess big dot sight, front sight. We'll put this on here. And the first thing I want to do is I want to see if there's any side to side play, any front to back play. There is a little bit of twist, so that's going to throw your aim off a little bit. So when we put this on, we do want to be sure that that is straight. Set that aside for now. Let's take our Loctite. Snap the cap off of that. Okay, so we will take our little screw that's going to be screwing the sight onto the slide. We will put that into the tool. Take your Loctite and just put a dab. And a little dab will go a long way. You can see how much I got on there. It's not much at all. So we'll go ahead and start. Oh no. Put another dab of Loctite on there. And we will try to do that again. The problem is I have to turn this upside down for you guys to see. Put another dab of Loctite. Just a little bitty bit will do you just fine. This time I'm not going to turn it upside down because I'm not going to drop it again. So now we have that screw started in, and I'm going to put just a little bit of pressure on that so that I can come up top and make sure that this sight is straight. Now I got it where I want it. I'm going to go in and give just a little bit more snug. Check it and go ahead and get that tight. And as you can see, the front sight is straight, and that's all we're worried about with that. That is Loctited on, and now that is not going to go anywhere. Now the rear sight, one side is going to be just black. The other side you're going to have a little white line on there. When this is going to be in the groove, all you're going to do is lay that big dot right on top of that. These do have 2 set screws in them, and that is what your little bitty wrench is for. So we're going to want to make sure that those set screws are not protruding any, so that this will be able to slide into the rear sight holder. Well, I'm going to take a hammer. Once you have that in there, you want to make sure that that is squared up with the gun and centered. Now this isn't a 100-yard gun, even though it is possible. This is not a 100-yard gun, so I'm not too concerned about this being off just a hair. Not concerned about that at all. There is Loctite that you should put on here before you put this on, but I really don't want to drift that out and put it back on. It has plenty of friction on it right now, so I'm just going to run this Allen wrench down in there and tighten both of these up, because that right there, I guarantee you, will not walk anywhere. Now we have excess big dots installed. Okay, so yeah, I fumbled around with that a little bit. It's hard to do things behind a camera. If you have this out in front of you, it's a lot easier than what it looks like. A simple punch, a hammer. The old plastic one drifts right out. If it's not drifted out already, junk. the old front sight that comes out really easy with the included tool, and the Loctite. You got a Loctite that you can put back into your toolbox for future use. Loctite's always handy. And now we have a great set of sights. And as you can see, I can't see my camera from here, but what this is for quick acquisition. With the old sights, you got this little bitty front sight with a white piece of paint on it. With the tritium sights on here, these things are going to be picked up very quickly. So that's one thing. The Glock 42, it's what it's made for. It's a pocket gun. It's a micro compact gun that carries very easily. Pick it up, easy. I mean, that dot just comes up. It's a great big dot. So really, no matter what you're doing, the XS big dot sights are great sights. I am going to go ahead and give this back to my wife as is. And we really need to get out on the range to learn these sights. But I feel confident that these sights are plenty good enough just to put that front dike wherever it needs to go. So anyways, I would like to thank XS Sights for sending these sights out for me to review and install. If you enjoyed the install, if it brought you some information, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. And I will see you in the next one. I'm out.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just dream of fishing while I'm going through my workday. I listen to my boss, though he's driving me berserk. Damn it, I can't take much more because my brain is really hurting. And now the bank is always calling and I don't know what to do. And I haven't bought a crankbait since like 1992. But the bass are out there schooling.